Hello, this is Denise here from Sugar and Bake. Today, I thought I would show you some of my decorating dusts, how they look when they're applied, and just different things. We'll find out as we go. This is how I'm storing my decorator dusts right now, but I'm pretty much full. So if I get more, I'm either going to have to go to a different kind of container or not put them in here. And then I have them in more than one place. So I don't know if I want to do that. But this has been really nice. I have most of my metallics in one tray. Okay, I am going to try and paint some of these silvers and golds on here. I'm not sure if it'll go on here or not. I'm going to try the silver first. Look at these silvers out. If they're not open, I'm probably not going to open it, just because they're sealed with plastic. Okay, this one here is Moonstone Silver. I tap it on my surface so that any powder stuck in the lid hopefully goes down to the bottom. Oh man, that's hard to open. Really hard to open. Oh, I just got it. Okay. Some of these are gonna do better than others. Oh wow, can you see the colors? This one's darker than this one, but just barely. This one reminds me of a lead pencil, shavings off of a graphite or lead pencil. Okay, so I'm gonna take a brush. I'm gonna try the lighter one. And I have dipped my brush in. If you're dry dusting with these, you have to get quite a bit. Ooh, that's cool. It reminds me of pencil shavings. How weird. Okay, Moonstone or Silver CK product. This is dry. I'm trying to get there's the shine. There's no liquid mixed in that right now. To contrast that with liquid, let's see if I can do this. You always want to tap some of your powder out into another container or the lid if you're going to mix a liquid with it. I don't even want that much. It just takes a little bit. I'm just doing a demonstration here. I don't need much. Okay. I'm using alcohol called Everclear. I have used vodka before. Oh wow, I like how that paints on. So the bottom one is with alcohol added. And alcohol will evaporate and just leave the color behind. Whereas the dry one, if you brush with it and keep going over it back and forth, you're using a technique called burnishing. And it'll either polish it up or make it duller, depending on the color and if it has sparkles in it. Okay, so that was, oh, can't get the lid back on now. Moonstone, Moonstone, that's what's here. We're done. Now I'm using Petalcraft Silver Luster Dust. I put it on dry. I dip my brush in. Oh my, it's much darker. There's a lot more blue shading in this silver. This is dry brushing it. It wants to come off now. Again, this is Petalcraft Silver Luster Dust. And now I will do this in liquid form. I'm just going to use what's in the lid here, I think. I might need a little more. I don't know. Brush that on. It's a little bit watery, so I'm going to see about putting a little bit more dust in it. When I say watery, it's from the alcohol, not water. Yeah, that's better. It was a little thicker. This one I don't think looks quite as different wet as it does dry. Let's see here. I dipped it in a little bit more alcohol. It's kind of thin when you put it on, so this one would probably need a couple layers. Again, that's Silver Luster Dust from Petalcraft. This is Sweet Tooth Fairy. I don't know if you can get these anymore. But yeah, that's what it came from. Okay, I'm dipping my brush in. So this is the dry. I don't think it's quite as metallic, but it has almost holographic sparkles in it. It's a little bit bluer too. I'm going to try it wet with the Everclear or with alcohol. And again, you can use vodka, lemon juice. It doesn't mix in really well with the liquid here. It still stays kind of separate. Oh, wow. Paint's on thick. There we go, it's a little thinner. Okay. So, this is the wet and this is the dry of the Sweet Tooth Silver Luster Dust. Try and move them so you can see them shimmer, maybe? There we go. Okay, this one, Edible Hybrid Sparkle Dust in New Silver from Alan Tetreault at Global Sugar Arts. And this one says it's an FDA color. So let's see how it comes out. Get the sugar off this brush. Oh wow, it almost has it's real light, almost a greenish tint to it. Okay. Put it right here. Oh yeah, it's a light silver. It's almost pearl. Or it's real shiny like chrome. It's a cross between chrome and pearl almost. Can you see it? Right here. It's shiny. Wow. Good shine. I'm gonna try it with some alcohol. Oop, didn't have enough powder. Pretty thin. Now this board I'm using is a very smooth surface. There's no texture to it, so the colors kind of slide off. There's nothing for them to grab onto. Not too much liquid again. Let's see here. Yeah, that's really thin when it's wet. This one kind of seems to work better as a dry dust. Or you could put it on wet and then go over it dry afterwards. It's got sparkle to it, so this is wet and this is dry. You can barely see it. There's the shine on them. Look at that. They do have shine. So 4 very different looks. Even though some of them, the shade of silver is very similar, it's still a little bit different. Okay, so that was 4 silver colors. This one here, again, is New Silver from Alan Tetreault. I'm just gonna write Alan. Maybe. I don't know if this is right. And let's see. This one was Sugar Sweet Tooth. This one here is Sweet Tooth. I think I have a smooth covering on this disc. Then we had a Petal Craft right here. And finally, the CK, which is a moonstone, or just silver. They do call it silver also. CK, I'm just gonna write silver. So there you have the silvers. Look at them shine. I'll show you pearl first because I only have 3 of those, 3 pearls, and they can look very similar to the silver, and I want you to see that. First up, Petal Craft. Super Pearl. Okay, so just a little bit. I'm going to put it right next to this really light one here. Oh my, nice and shiny. Look at that, this is dry. That's pearl. Sometimes if you need the silver shading, but it's not sparkly enough, get your pearl out and put on top of it, and it'll make it shiny. Little trick. Okay, let's see what this pearl looks like wet. See if we can tell a difference or not. Oh yeah. It looks very similar. Okay, this is wet and this is dry. Wet, dry. And these 2 down here are really light silver. See how similar they are? Again, that was Petal Craft Super Pearl. Sometimes the Wilton dusts require a little bit more powder to get the effect I'm looking for. Oh wow, that's awesome. That one's very pearly. Let me see here. There it is, right there. That's dry pearl from Wilton. And I'm going to wet that with alcohol. I have wet their dusts before and painted with them, so it's not really a first for me. And again, it looks pretty similar wet as it does dry. This will be the wet. Let me see if I can get a reflection. Not yet. Okay.
I can't see.
Oh, there we go. Here's the wet one in the Wilton. And this is the dry. That's pearl. Looks about the same, wet and dry. But it's pretty powerful. Do like it, and it's fairly inexpensive. Okay, so that's pearl, and next to the silver. This one has lots of sparkles like snow or stars. I really like that. Bronze, copper bronze, and that one's chestnut. I'm not going to do that one. It's not open. Bronze, copper, and then that's, I think this is supposed to be rose gold with Wilton. And then this is a rose gold. So we will do rose golds next. We'll go with Wilton first. I don't think I've used this. Not sure. I will apply it dry. Ooh, pretty, 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 pretty. Yeah, that's a rose gold. It has some bronze characteristics. Where am I? There we go. That's dry. Now wet. Ooh. The Wilton sparkle doesn't seem to do quite as good wet. You'd have to do a couple of layers for sure. But you might want that really thin look. Wet, dry, Wilton. Okay, I'm done with that one. That's a fairly new color for them. Let's see. Petalcraft. Let's do bronze luster dust first. Pretty, 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 pretty. Looks like a copper penny ground up. But I bet you the next one, called copper, is going to even look more like a copper penny ground up. Oh, nice. It's dry. Oof, making a mess. Okay, now I'll try it wet. Ooh, nice. Nice, nice, nice. One stroke, totally different. You see that? This is the wet, this is the dry. That's the Petalcraft in bronze. Now we'll try the Petalcraft in copper. Oh my goodness, it looks so red. That's more than I need. Look at that. Okay, so I got some on my paintbrush. Put it on dry. Oh, big difference from the bronze. Same company, different color. Bronze on the left, copper on the right. Oops. It's dusty. Okay, I'm gonna try that wet. I'm gonna clean my brush here. All right. Oh, wow. This is so pretty. Look at that. Petalcraft copper. Awesome, awesome. Okay, let's try a rose gold. It'll be lighter like over here. I'm making a mess now. Sorry. This is Bakel brand rose gold luster dust. Basically, it looks like pink, but it's very, very shiny. Oh yeah, definitely pink. Now I got this for a wedding cake project right here. It has a ton of shine, but it looks pink. And I needed a rose gold, more like that color. So I wasn't able to use this one. Okay, let's see what it does when it's wet. See if I got enough on there. Now it really looks pink, but it has a shine to it. See? Sparkle. Again, Bakel brand, Bakel, or Bakel. I think it's Bakel. Rose gold luster dust. I've been really impressed with their luster dust. They just didn't have the right shade I needed for this one particular project. I got Roxy and Rich in a couple of different shades. This one is called Intense Rose Gold, and I think this one was called, oh, there it is, Elegant Rose Gold. See here in just a minute. This is the one I ended up using on a cake. Yeah, Elegant Rose Gold. I'll take it out for you. Roxy and Rich, Elegant Rose Gold. This is 100%, it's FDA approved, food safe. And that is why I used it on a wedding cake. It was very sparkly, went everywhere. You can see it sparkling in here. I'm going to try and get my sample out of this bowl. It goes on icing a lot better than this board. It looks like it has glitter in it, but just a little bit. They have some other that really looks like it has glitter in it. It's almost a disco dust, but it's edible. Yeah, that doesn't want to go on very well to my board. It goes on icing. I did a whole cake in it. Dry. Oh well. Let's try it wet. So your surface that you're painting on definitely is a factor in how these show up. Wow. It is not going on this board very well at all. It works really well on the cake. Interesting. That was the Elegant Gold. Now we will go to Intense Rose Gold, which is a little bit darker, browner. Not as pink as, say, this one. I don't know if you can see the difference. Let me open this other one. So they're both rose gold, but just a different shade of rose gold. Now you can see the difference. I'm gonna brush it on dry, which probably isn't gonna look very good. A little better. And then I'm gonna try it wet. With alcohol. Now it looks more rose gold when it's wet. Well, these just aren't doing too well wet. Can't make it any better, that's it. So it has a shine to it, but there's hardly any color. It's very opaque with like glitter pieces left behind. Very different kind of product. Again, that was Roxy and Rich Intense Gold. There you have it. I'm gonna stop this video with these three items here. We have silvers, pearls, and the copper, bronze, rose gold category. I'll do another video on just gold so you can see the difference. Thank you.